even the worst one. You're being disrespected and he's not even fucking you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, guys, do you know what the time is saying at this hour of the morning? Do you know it is 5 a.m.? Guys, it is darkness outside. And let me tell you, me, I'm actually a person who has proper insomnia. Like, I don't sleep as well during the night. So like this morning, as I was tossing and turning, I said, yesterday did they say they were releasing an episode 5 teaser of bluetherapy? So I went to watch it. A moment of silence. A moment of silence for Paul's brain cells. Paul, what's wrong? Paul, what is wrong? Please answer me that question. Paul, what's wrong? 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 Guys, okay. For those of you who don't know, there's this YouTube series called Bluetherapy, and it's on Trend Central. It's a channel on YouTube. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and watch Bluetherapy, because all it is crackery. So it's basically couples going to a therapist called Denise. There's two couples involved. There's Jamel and Deborah, and there's Paul and Chioma. Paul and Chioma. Paul and Chioma. Come here. Kwamaya. Guys, I have several questions for the both of them. But first, I want to say this for the records, for the books. Somebody please tell Chioma to get the hell out of that therapy room, because the person who really needs therapizing is Paul. Because Paul is not mentally stable. Paul is not mentally hinged with the rest of us. Like Paul, the whole world is talking about green. He's hearing, he's gonna be like, no, but you know the point, actually, we're missing the point. What is the point, Paul? We are looking for the color green. What is the point that we're missing? And he'll now digress. To be saying nonsense. Like, that's now I have you know what? I have several points. Let me actually break them down into points. Point number one, like I've already said, Paul and Chioma's relationship needs therapy. He needs therapy, or he needs a mental GPS system to keep him on track with the conversation. Like, Chioma is addressing the fact that Paul goes out to drink and he spends all their money. He'll spend 10,000 pounds, of which they don't have the 10,000 pounds. So now he'll put them in poverty because he's saying he's spending on his clients. You're going to meet your clients in a club and spending 10,000 pounds on a bottle, so that those clients and bitches, so that those clients can invest in your business, of which they don't even invest in the end. Chioma is addressing this problem only for Paul. Paul, what's up? You're not in the same group chat, or what's wrong? Paul, only for him, after she's addressed all this, he's like, the problem is that she's upset she can't get into those clubs. Paul, please, I'm begging you to listen. I am in my pajamas, and I'm begging you to please listen to what this woman is actually trying to say to you. You are making us poverty. You are bringing us into poverty. You are handling us in the shackles of poverty. And now even the second point I want to address is this man is asking this babe to be a housewife, to take care of him, to take care of his sister's children, to take care of the whole diaspora that runs with Paul's bloodlines, and he's still spending money to put them in poverty. What? Jesus, please receive me. Please receive me as Elijah. I'm ready to depart this earth. This man is actually not okay. Guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody is spending money into poverty, and then now, are you going to be motivated to quit your job? Somebody is telling you, quit your job and stay home and take care of me. Sorry, do I look like your mother? Paul's grandmother, Paul's father, Paul's mother, everybody needs to come and collect him, because Paul is actually not mentally hinged. He's not mentally with the functionalities of everybody else. Paul, and the problem with Paul is that he cannot see any of this. You're asking somebody to do the most unreasonable thing in that your situation, and when they refuse, problems. Paul acts like a small baby. How is the fact that your wife not wanting to be a housewife, of which she told you when you got together with her, how is that bothering you to the point where now you are insulting the therapist, another problem. You're insulting the therapist, you're insulting your girlfriend in front of the therapist on national television, you're insulting everybody. And for what, Paul? And for what, Paul? And for what, Paul? Paul, what is wrong? Paul, what is it? Like, Paul, what is it? Like, what's actually the problem? What's the problem? And now, the third point I want to address, and this one is linked to both Paul and Chioma. Come here. No, because you're actually the issue in all of these problems. You have been dating Paul for let me actually reel my sleeves up, babes. You have been dating Paul for 3 years. 3 years. Have you all had 3 years? All of this has been going on for 3 years. So now, Chioma, you are claiming that the man for the past 3 years only cares when you guys are making financial moves, when you're actually making money, etc. That's the only time he cares to even talk to you. You're claiming that. You have brought a man who doesn't want to be coming to therapy. You have first of all forced him to come to therapy. That's point number one. So you can already see this man doesn't care. He doesn't want to be there, babes. He doesn't want to be there. So that's why he's talking to you anyhowly on television. That's why he's talking to you anyhowly on television. You've brought a man who doesn't want to be there. You've brought him now to therapy. And you understand that means only you are going to be able to see the problems. Because in Paul's mind, there's no problem. Now, Chioma, the second point I want to address with you is your man is disrespecting you. Blatant disrespect. Blatant disrespect. For what? For what? And for what? Love he's not giving you because you are complaining he's always in the clubs fucking around with his clients and the bitches he's hired. 2, he doesn't like your cooking, so it's not like that he's even giving you motivation to do what. 3, he doesn't even appreciate that you are working or whatever you do in the house. 4, even the worst one, you are being disrespected and he's not even fucking you. You are being disrespected and he doesn't even have the courtesy to fuck you. Yeah. He doesn't even have the courtesy to fuck you. So now, Chioma, I have several questions for you and I need one answer. I have several questions and I only need one answer from you, and that one is to break up with that man. Chioma, I swear at this point, if you're not left in that man, if I watch this episode, like if I watch the next episode and you're not single, if I watch the next episode and you're not single, in this new one you are saying he called me fat, because the last episode that's what he was calling you fat, telling you like frying palm oil like a village woman. Your boyfriend, your African boyfriend is telling you that you like frying oil like a village woman, on television. I can assassinate myself because I can't even assassinate Paul. You see, Paul's only problem is that Paul has been allowed to do Paul for the longest time, yeah? You see, you know who Paul needs? Paul now needs Deborah. Because Chioma is too sweet for Paul. Chioma is accepting very much nonsense. She's expecting too much nonsense. How are you going to be begging your man for love? How are you going to be begging your man for affection? How are you going to be begging your man to tell his sister to take care of her grown-ass kids? How are you going to be begging all of these people to do all this? The math is not mathing. 2 + 2 is saying 77 and it's not making no goddamn sense. Chioma, single yourself out. Chioma, you are going to die. Saying they are black couples, black kind. Please free yourself. Please, the shackles, I have unlocked you. I'm praying for you. Chioma, leave that man alone. Leave him alone. Paul needs to be with Deborah. And Deborah needs to free herself from Jamel, because Jamel is a liar. Jamel he's not even fish at this point, he's snaky. Real kind of Garden of Eden shit with the fucking devil shit. He is a transformer, a shapeshifter. Do you know you'll be talking to Jamel today? Tomorrow he's telling you something. And for what? Jamel, and for what? Like, do you realize nobody's beating you? Jamel, do you realize that nobody on God's earth is beating you? Nobody. Nobody's beating you. Nobody's asking you. All the girl wants is the truth. If you are going to you lied that you are going to go to an event. You lied that you are going to go to an event. You lied that you weren't going for an event only for her to find tickets. You lied that you were at this person's house only for you to be at that person's house. And you know the thing with a lie? You are lying and we're in the same neighborhood. You are lying and we're in the same neighborhood. Does that make any sense? Jamel will be asked, did you go to the bathroom? And unsolicited lies Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Did you go to the bathroom? No. And you just saw him go to the bathroom. And for what? And for what? And I hate. You see, as much as Deborah is a spoiled brat because she wants materialistic things, that one I will 100% agree. Because Deborah, even when she was asked what she's bringing to the table, babe said, I'll start bringing something to the table when you buy a house and we get married. What? Like, guys, no. Does some of this stuff make sense to you people? Because me, I'm confused now. Because now I'm sitting in my house like, is this how relationships are actually going out here? Is this how crazy relationships are going out here? For you to demand a Gucci bag, demand him to also take you to a big Cancun, demand again for the same man to buy a house so that you can even bring something to the table. Like, is this how relationships are going out and about on this street? In the comment section. Because guys, me, I am watching Blue Therapy in complete discombobulation. I'm like, what? And for what? And what did you all gain? Deborah needs to be with what's his face, Paul, because Paul doesn't know that he has a good woman on his hands. Chioma, please free yourself before I come and free you. Before I send God's chariot of fire to carry you into the abyss, because you clearly no get sense. You no get sense. Deborah, honestly, at this point, I can be mad at Deborah, but now I'm looking at Chioma and I'm like, so if Deborah stops being a brat and she turns to Chioma, then now who has won? If not Jamel and his sketchy self. Jamel. Honestly, everybody on this show needs to break up. I can't believe that I'm here in the morning, at 5 a.m. in the morning, to talk about these people, because I've been off YouTube and I said, no, these people are going to bring me out of retirement. Because I've left the group chat. I'm sorry, I'm not even watching Blue Therapy now. That's a lie. Me, as much as I know it's acting, that shit is entertaining acting. Denise, somebody better give you your flowers, because for God's sakes, after Paul walked out, I was like, better slap that boy, eh? You better slap that boy, eh? Or you better call his dad, call his mother, call his grandmother, call whoever you are calling, because that boy, that's not even a man anymore, guys. That guy is actually crazy. Like, Paul, please go see a therapist, or have your ears cleaned, or do something. Anyway, guys, I'm actually glad to be back on this platform. I will see you guys next week. Now I'm actually gonna be up. No, let me not say that. Because me, I'll say that, and then next week will come and I'll be looking at you like. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys next week, hopefully. And please follow me on my socials. I will link them down below in the description box. Anyway, guys, bye.